Another day, another story. The White House, the official residence and workplace of the President of the United States, has long been the subject of various ghostly tales and legends. While there's no concrete evidence to prove the existence of ghosts in the White House, many stories have persisted over the years. Here are some of the most famous ones. Welcome to Taboo Eminent Channel. Abigail Adams. Abigail Adams, the wife of John Adams, the second President of the United States, was one of the first to report ghostly encounters in the White House. She claimed to have seen the ghost of Thomas Jefferson, her husband's political rival and the third president, wandering the halls of the White House long after his death. Dolly Madison. Dolly Madison, the wife of President James Madison, is said to haunt the Rose Garden. She is often seen wearing a lavender gown and carrying a pair of scissors, which she uses to tend to the roses. Some claim to have heard her laughter echoing through the garden. Abraham Lincoln. The ghost of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, is one of the most famous White House apparitions. Numerous people, including First Lady Grace Coolidge and Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands, have reported seeing Lincoln's ghost in the Lincoln bedroom, where he is often seen staring out the window or pacing the room. The British soldier. During the War of 1812, British soldiers burned the White House. It is said that the ghost of a British soldier who died during the attack haunts the White House. He is often seen in the basement, where he is known to knock on pipes and create other eerie sounds. Andrew Jackson. President Andrew Jackson, the 7th President of the United States, is said to haunt his old bedroom. Witnesses have reported hearing him laugh heartily and curse loudly. Some even claim to have seen him lying in his bed. The Demon Cat. One of the more unusual White House ghost stories involves the Demon Cat. This large, black cat is said to appear before national disasters or significant events. It is often seen near the basement or in the vicinity of the President's office. David Burns. David Burns, the original owner of the land where the White House was built, is said to haunt the White House. His ghost is often seen in a period outfit, inspecting the grounds and sometimes even the Oval Office. The ghostly Abigail Fillmore. Abigail Fillmore, the wife of President Millard Fillmore, is believed to haunt the second floor of the White House. She often carries books and is seen entering the library, a room she loved during her time there. These ghostly tales, while intriguing, are mostly anecdotal and lack concrete evidence. People who have lived and worked in the White House over the years have shared their experiences, leading to the creation of these legends. Whether you believe in these stories or not, they add a layer of mystery and history to the iconic White House, making it more than just a political residence but a place filled with stories of the past. The ghostly parties. There have been accounts of hearing faint music and laughter, as if from a distant party, echoing through the halls of the White House late at night. Some speculate these sounds are remnants of past social gatherings hosted by former presidents and their guests. The Crying Ghost. A ghostly figure of a woman, often heard sobbing, has been reported in various rooms of the White House. The identity of this mysterious weeping woman remains unknown, but her cries are said to be filled with sorrow and despair. The Phantom Floral Smell. Guests and staff members have reported sudden and strong whiffs of perfume or floral scents in different areas of the White House, even when no flowers are present. Some believe this phenomenon is connected to the spirit of a former First Lady who loved flowers during her lifetime. The Haunted Hallways. Several employees and visitors have claimed to see shadowy figures moving swiftly through the hallways of the White House, especially late at night. These apparitions are often glimpsed out of the corner of one's eye and vanish upon closer inspection. The Protective Ghost. It is said that there is a protective spirit in the White House that guards the occupants, especially the First Family. This benevolent entity is believed to have saved individuals from accidents and harm, guiding them away from danger without them realizing it. The Vanishing Rose. In the Rose Garden, there is a tale of a single rose that never withers. It is rumored that if anyone picks this rose, they will be haunted by strange occurrences until they return it to its rightful place. Some believe the rose has a connection to a former First Lady who loved gardening. The Time Loop Ghost. According to some accounts, there is a ghost that appears to be stuck in a time loop, repeating certain actions over and over again. Witnesses have reported seeing a figure setting a table for an elegant dinner party in the state dining room, only for everything to reset and start again. The mischievous spirit. A mischievous ghost is said to move objects around in the White House, playing pranks on the staff and inhabitants. This spirit is often blamed for missing items and the inexplicable rearrangement of furniture in certain rooms. Remember, these stories are part of White House folklore and have been passed down through generations. While some people genuinely believe in these tales, others consider them products of imagination and the rich history of the place. The haunted Oval Office. The Oval Office is not exempt from supernatural encounters. Some presidents have reported feeling a presence or seeing fleeting shadows while working late at night. It is said that the decisions made in this room echo through time, leaving an imprint on the spiritual realm. The ghostly First Lady. There are rumors of a ghostly First Lady who appears only during times of national crisis. She is described as a calming presence, seen in the White House's private quarters, offering reassurance and support to the president during moments of great stress. The residual energy. The White House has witnessed numerous historical events, including wars, assassinations, and political scandals. Some believe that the intense emotions experienced during these events have left behind residual energy. This energy is thought to replay certain events, causing witnesses to experience a moment from the past, as if they were there themselves. The ghosts of servants. Many stories surround the ghosts of former servants who dedicated their lives to the White House. Some accounts tell of friendly spirits helping current staff members, ensuring that the daily operations of the White House run smoothly. These ghosts are often credited with finding lost items and providing guidance. The ghostly horseman. Outside the White House, on Lafayette Square, there have been reports of a ghostly horseman riding through the night. Legend has it that this spectral figure is a soldier who died during the War of 1812. He is said to be a guardian spirit, watching over the White House and its occupants. The Phantom Secretary. In the West Wing, there is a story of a phantom secretary who appears to be diligently typing away at her desk, only to vanish when someone approaches. Some believe she is a former secretary who loved her job so much that even in death, she continues her work. The Seances of Mary Todd Lincoln. Mary Todd Lincoln, the wife of President Abraham Lincoln, was known to hold seances in the White House after the death of her son, Willie. It is said that her attempts to communicate with the spirit world might have opened a portal, allowing various entities to enter the White House. The mysterious messages. Some staff members have reported finding mysterious handwritten notes in empty rooms, containing cryptic messages or advice. The origin of these notes remains unknown, adding to the mystique of the White House's supernatural presence. The Phantom Pianist. There have been reports of ghostly piano music echoing through the halls of the White House late at night. The source of this music remains unknown, but some speculate that it might be the spirit of a former musician or composer who entertained the occupants of the White House in life. The ghosts of war veterans. Considering the White House's history during times of war, there are stories of soldiers, both Union and Confederate, who appear as apparitions. These soldiers are often seen in uniform, walking the halls as if on patrol. Some visitors have reported hearing distant echoes of military commands and drumbeats. The Cursed Portrait. Legend has it that there's a cursed portrait in the White House. Anyone who spends too much time alone with the portrait reportedly experiences a sense of dread and misfortune. Some believe the spirit within the portrait is trying to communicate a dark secret from the past. The Protective Lady in Blue. A ghostly woman in a blue dress is said to appear in the White House garden during thunderstorms. She is believed to be a protective spirit, watching over the White House and its inhabitants during times of natural disasters. Those who have seen her describe a calming presence amid the storm. The Phantom Press Secretary. In the press briefing room, there are tales of a phantom press secretary who appears to journalists working late. This ghostly figure is described as being impeccably dressed, often providing cryptic yet accurate predictions about future political events. The ghostly animal companions. Alongside human spirits, there are stories of ghostly animal companions in the White House. Some accounts tell of spectral cats wandering the halls, while others mention the ghostly barks of presidential dogs. These animal spirits are believed to bring comfort and companionship to the occupants of the White House. The Vanishing Presidential Portraits. In the White House Art Gallery, there are reports of presidential portraits that seem to change or disappear entirely, only to reappear later. Some believe that these portraits are gateways to other dimensions, allowing the spirits of former presidents to move in and out of the paintings at will. The time-traveling butler. According to certain accounts, there is a ghostly butler who appears dressed in 19th-century attire. He is often seen setting a table with antique silverware and fine china, reenacting a scene from the past. Some witnesses claim that they have been transported back in time while observing this spectral butler's activities. Remember, these stories are a blend of historical accounts, folklore, and imaginative narratives, contributing to the mysterious aura surrounding the White House. They continue to capture the fascination of those interested in the supernatural, adding layers of intrigue to the iconic residence of the U.S. president, and these stories are part of the rich tapestry of White House lore, contributing to its reputation as one of the most haunted buildings in America. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, these tales continue to captivate the imagination of those interested in the intersection of history and the unknown. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel.